what does it feel like to have more testosterone? A question I asked myself multiple times in the last couple of years. Luckily now there is ChatGPT, so many of the questions I had I could at least to some extent now answer. First clue are the daily fluctuations of testosterone. A second clue, at least in my case, seem to be the fluctuations that happen over the period of multiple days. Anywhere in between 2 to maybe 14 days. There seems to be a very complicated interplay of multiple hormones and neurotransmitters that seem to put me into different states. And if I'm in one state, I often find it hard to imagine being in another state. Today, for example, my drive is coming back. Yesterday I felt rather lethargic. Even the thought of now picking up the toothbrush felt like work. Today already it's different. Tomorrow, and then maybe the 3 days following, I probably will be peaking. I assume then cortisol potentially is also higher, the dopamine system potentially works better. So the possibly easiest answer to what it feels like to have more of something one already goes through a cycle of is to just observe the cycle and to try to observe how one feels in the different stages of the cycle. Sometimes I want to work out. I then almost cannot not work out. Sometimes it's more cardiovascular, sometimes it's more like I need to move weights now. I need to move something heavy, as ridiculous as it sounds. And a second clue might then be, at least in my case, the multi-day cycles I seem to go through.